please, what we're going to do is we're going to build up and make them feel super special as they come out on stage. Okay, so I want you to start with just some pitter-patter one-finger claps. Okay, let's up it to 2. Okay, it's a tiny thumb. Okay, 3. We'll up it to 4. Get a little bit of palm in there. Go full hand. Amazing. Okay, now we got you guys warmed up there, and it's time to get our team on stage warmed up as well. We're going to get them warmed up with a little game we like to call Story, Story, Die. Now, you have a very special task as the audience in this shot. It is your job to yell die at your dearest friends and family. Okay? That is your job. So, I want to get you in the spirit. So on the count of 3, please give me your most vicious, taunting die. Okay? We want to take this wonderful human to the haunted mansion. Okay? That's what I'm talking. Give me your best die. 1, 2, 3. Die! Pretty good. You guys okay? Okay, you didn't do it right. It's on the edge. We'll call it that. So, what we're going to do now is when I am pointing to one of these lovely players, they are going to take up the telling of a story. If what they say doesn't make sense, or you just don't like them, I want you to yell die, okay? We are going to one by one eliminate players, and by the end we will have a storytelling champion, okay? Are you ready to murder? It's a question we always ask on a Thursday night. Okay, excellent. Finally, before we get going, to inspire this story, can I please have a describing word, an adjective?
Hot.
Sorry?
Hot.
Hot. Hot, like temperature or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, right. This story is gonna be hot. Yeah. Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a hot swimming pool.
And every time someone went in it, they got burned.
This was such a bad problem that people started to boil things in the swimming pool, like sausages, and crabs, and saveloys, and turtles, and dolphins. It was really bad.
It's low, everybody! Bring it forward. Okay, great. We're going to carry on. People were burning turtles. It was really bad.
No rotorua na waiwera, which was just fine, and so we all wanted to travel there. Word spread far and away that we could cook there, we could bathe there, we could soothe our aching muscles.
Finally became really hot. That was, was getting really hot. Became as hot as the sun. So people were like, do we want to really get fried here?
But they didn't really have that option. The physics of the thing was completely insane. They realised there was actually a nuclear power plant
inside the swimming pool. And what happened was, people started to get cancer.
It was a...
Suddenly, a scientist came by and decided that this was a great place to create energy. And he basically created an area where people could gas up their cars.
By plugging the car into the little plug beside the pool.
And then they plugged it in, yep, and then it just charged their car. Right.
The people are rigged for whose pleasure?
Okay, look guys, this is gonna go for all night. We don't get harsher on the die. I think if someone goes, what did you say? That's a valid die. Okay, alright. I want to hear your voices. I want to hear your vicious dies. Don't be nice. Leave that for tomorrow, okay?
So there was pleasure involved. Another extension of this card was you could use this.
Die!
Okay, new story. You venture to the end of a rainbow. There is a leprechaun sitting on a small pot, but it's not full of gold. It's full of
Feces.
feces.
Die.
You know what? You get the show you ask for. And sometimes that show might be shit. Okay, this is now a story about feces. Who's start with Mike?
Eee, this pot's full of pee and wee and poop. I don't know what to do with it now.
Maybe I should take it down the river. And put it with some other people.
Amanda, everybody! Okay, there's a pot full of all the bodily fluids and solids, and it's floating down the river.
Die!
Do you know each other?
She's my sister.
Off you go, Isaac! I support sibling bullying. Siblings only, though. Okay, we're floating down the river in a pot of feces.
Slowly, all the feces start to congeal together and form into a big form.
Okay, the feces is forming a ball. It's forming a big ball.
And now we use that to power our cars.
Which is great for the environment.
And can be used for fertilizing.
It smells better than my bulldog. That's right.
Die!
And then there were two. We've got feces fuel. Feces fuel. I should give that to BP for lots of money. Okay. Feces fuel. How's the cars? Let's go.
That can be used to fertilize your garden or to enhance the smell of your dog.
But one day, the dogs did not like the smell of the feces.
And they decided to revolt against
The poo.
And our champion there, everybody, was Mike. Go Mike! Okay, Mike, you need to stay up here, mate. And so do Amanda, Zoe, and Brittany, please. Beautiful. These you can take your mask off when you're in scenes. I'm just keeping mine on because I like to sweat on my face. And it's a particularly niche joke for anyone who's performed in a mask. It's a thing. Excellent. Now, these guys are going to do what is known as a new choice, which means that they're going to perform a scene, but it's going to be the scene that I want. Okay? We've given you the power in the last one. Now I'm taking it for myself. So whenever I feel like, I'm going to call new choice on an offer that they make in the scene, and they're going to have to come out with something different until I like it. I'm going to call new choice, and then when I like the offer, you're going to hear a little, and that will mean carry on. Excellent. For this scene, what is a room of the house? The bathroom. Excellent. And what is your favourite genre of book?
Fantasy.
Fantasy. Excellent. This is going to be a fantasy scene in the bathroom. No more leprechaun pots and feces, okay? I've warned you. Okay. Take it away, Tim.
Oh, God! Janet! Janet! What did you do in this thing?
I mean, I can't remember. I think it was something that had to do with chemistry and eating and...
Chemistry? It's the occult! This is diabolical! Satan could not have produced something more distasteful than that. I mean, haven't you heard of the toilet brush?
New choice.
Haven't you heard of the keys to a Commodore 1965?
New choice.
Haven't you heard of the complete works of William Shakespeare?
I have, and it really took me in a dark place. I couldn't imagine killing off my girlfriend or myself or other people, so I really had no idea what else to do in this bathroom.
So you sort of tapped into the madness of Cordelia and left that in there. Gosh.
Hello, can you hear me? If you can hear me, it is I, the bathroom fairy.
It's the bathroom fairy!
That means the fumes have intoxicated you enough that you can see me.
Wow!
And I am the evil witch that actually made her make that
New choice.
spaghetti. My lyric favorite. Oh, maybe not.
New choice.
Money.
New choice.
Unicorn.
New choice.
Dinosaur. So I always bring my dinosaur just to inspire us, you know. So I wondered there, we could learn how to clean the bathroom together.
But there's a freaking dinosaur in the toilet!
It's okay, you can just put a saddle on him and ride it. Like, it's a pretty big bathroom.
I actually have some spells in my spell book that might be able to help us out. Why don't you read one out? If you just have a look, it's a big book, you know, it might take a while.
New choice.
It's a big library, it might take a while.
New choice.
It's a big wand.
I can see that, but I'm left holding this copy of William Shakespeare's complete works, and there's still a dinosaur in our bathroom.
You come up with a better idea.
Well, can you wave it over him and make him disappear?
New choice spell. New choice.
The dam.
Janet!
I can't believe that there is a rhinoceros in the middle of the bathroom.
New
now.
choice.
I can't believe there's a pizza party in here.
And we'll end it there. Beautiful, wonderful, truly a tale of love and dinosaurs and spaghetti. I don't know. Excellent. Okay, next up we're going to have a little bit more storytelling. So can I please have Hayley, Krishna, Brittany, and Mai? Wonderful. These guys are going to keep it awesome. They're going to tell you a little story together as a team. And for this story, would like to get a genre film, please. Horror. Okay, great. Excellent. This is going to be a horror story. Come on up. Too scary. Okay, great. Horror. And can I have a name? The name of the lead person in this horror.
Portia.
Portia. Getting Shakespearean. I like it. Very nice. Excellent. This is going to be a horror about Portia. Okay. Krishna, thank you.
Once upon a time, there was this really spooky palace, and Portia lived alone. She was not frightened of this palace, but now she started feeling something.
something was a vague sense of unease. She had had disquiet all through her teenage years as she grew up in the palace, and she knew that something deep, dark, and sinister was at the heart of this building.
One night, there was a storm raging outside, but it was eerily quiet inside the room, until suddenly a light started flickering down the hallway. So she went down the hallway to see what was lurking behind the curtain.
The curtain moved with the wind. It looked like for a moment that someone was peering behind it. So she ripped it open and nothing was there. She was like, what? What's going on? Why is it feeling so haunted all of a sudden?
Suddenly she heard a knock. It could be Cassius, but she wasn't expecting him until a couple of days. So she went. She was a little afraid that it could be someone else, but it could be Cassius. He might be just trying to surprise him. But she started walking slowly towards that door.
From behind the door, there came a low moan, and the door swung open. Hello, it's me, Cassius! I've come early! What's happening round here then?
And then he said, I was just a bit bored, so I thought I'd switch this light on and off until you noticed I'd arrived. I didn't appreciate that. Oh, I thought you wanted, he said. But as a gift to apologise, I brought you a batch of cookies.
Portia took the batch of cookies. She wasn't really sure about it because she was really annoyed that she was bothered by him, but she'd give it a go anyway. She took a bite of the cookie and inside there was something black and kind of slightly oozing.
And that's when she realized that something was off about this cookie jar. She could hear a little squeak coming from inside the cookie jar. And she kind of tried to put two and two together because there's black stuff from the cookie and then it's coming from the cookie jar. She was not expecting this, and what she saw really surprised her, shocked her.
Live cockroaches came crawling out of the cookies. There were so many that they began to just completely overflow the edges of the cookie jar. She was completely amazed by this because all of them had painted wings that were pink.
Slowly, these cockroaches started to circle around her head and crawl up her arms and her legs until they were pushing her down into the ground. And suddenly she was pinned there. Then her friend started to transform into a new figure.
Turned into a giant cockroach itself. The king of cockroaches had arrived. God damn it, why did she open the door? She knows she's never supposed to open the door to the king of cockroaches. And that's why she definitely loves living alone.
And finally, it was time for the final act. And that's when something small started coming out of the jar. And it started becoming bigger and bigger, and it was the spider. The king of them all was growing before her eyes until it started speaking.
Cassius, king of cockroaches, I'm here to take you down once and for all. You weren't defeated by fly spray. You weren't defeated by the crushing boot. Well, I'm here now, and I'm going to eat your brains. With that, he grabbed hold of Cassius and...
They tumbled down the hallway. They were knocking everything off the walls. All the baby cockroaches were lining everything. And then our hero stood in the middle, unsure what to do, shouting, please, can't we just work this out? I'm sure there's a way. You have some things in common, please.
Portia's cries to the king of spiders and king of cockroaches moved them. They stopped for a moment. They're like, oh wow, Portia's got a point. We do have a lot in common. We're both kings. We're both creepy crawlies, I suppose. We have an army of other creepy crawlies, and quite frankly, I can't actually remember why we don't like each other.
And then Portia saw what she thought she would never see in her life, and that is the spider started moving slowly towards the cockroach. They locked eyes and
began to express their love in a deep and disturbing way. It was only a matter of weeks thereafter that a small coterie of roach spiders were born.
And the problem is, because I've been staying in the house during all of this, now every room in this big mansion was occupied by baby cockroach spider hybrids. They were eating all the food, they were making lots of noise, and being super inconsiderate. Portia kind of wanted them to leave.
She did not ask for any of these flatmates, quite frankly, nor thousands of babies that she now had to care for. So after a time, she made a plan.
And the plan was that she would
This
accept
really
reality.
is the final act.
So she made a plan and was simply to accept reality, accept a new form, and to live happily ever after with the
Cockroach spiders.
I'm not gonna lie, if that was at the movies, I'd go. Yeah, I would. I also just want to really shout out the gall of Krishna to be like, and then it was the final act. I've been improvising for 8 weeks. I know stories. Absolutely incredible. Please welcome to the stage now, Zoe and Lo. Now, here's the thing about Zoe and Lo. They are experts on absolutely everything, right? Yeah. They know all there is to know. But tonight we've only got time to learn about one thing. Has anyone got something they'd like to learn about?
Moths.
Moths! Fuck yeah! We haven't had enough creepy crawlies yet tonight. Let's get into some moth business. Fantastic. Okay. Lo and Zoe are going to be experts on moths, and they're going to tell us all about them. Take it away.
So Zoe, we're here today at the moth convention. There are so many other experts here, but I'm just really interested to know about you and your research around moths.
Yes, I'm just completing my PhD on moths, and I've been doing quite a bit of qualitative and quantitative research. I've been interviewing the moths one by one, seeing how they like us.
Yes, so that's really interesting. I think the field of work that I'm really interested about is how annoying they are. I mean, there's been so many times where I'm just, about to fall asleep, and then all of a sudden, it's just right in my face. Have you done any research around how annoying they are?
Yes, I have. In fact, my master's looked at moth human flesh eating moths. Yeah, that's pretty annoying.
That is just fascinating stuff, sorry. I haven't heard of that, but now I'm really scared actually. But, I have seen horror films with a few moths, and I've, thought to myself, is that actually going to eat me? Am I safe around moths? I find them in my clothes sometimes, but I do know that they actually have souls. Have you done any research around
Yes, I have.
the
Yeah,
thing?
I have. So it turns out they're just really scared of humans, because they've seen so many humans kill them. So they're trying to get revenge. They're looking at the pandemic here.
No, actually, I have done a little bit of research on that as well. I was speaking to Professor Freed, you know him.
Yes,
Love him. I think he mentions at the convention as well. But he was talking to me a little bit about how he's done some brain scans on the moth's head, and he's found that they have a lot of fear. It's 2022. There's a lot of fear going around. So I actually would like to think that this year is the year of the moth because of fear.
Put it on a billboard. 2022 The year of the moth, because of fear. Beautiful work, team. Next up, can I please have Ruben, Nicole, Amanda, and Brittany? Fantastic. It's actually really weird. Some of these guys, I've never seen the lower half of their face. And it's just not, I'm like, oh, they're so much more beautiful than I imagined. Fantastic. Now we're going to see something quite special. We're going to see 4 scenes at the same time. What is this magic? It's improv, baby. Great. So what we're going to see is them in this lovely little square format here, and the 2 players in the front are going to perform a scene for us. Then I will call switch left, and when I do, they will switch left. And then we will see a whole new scene between Ruben and Britt, and so on, and there will be 4 of them. Yeah? You guys know what you're doing, eh? Good. As I explained that, I'm not sure I do. Excellent. So we'll get a little bit of inspiration for each of these scenes. For these 2, can I just get something you might find in a field?
Carrot.
A carrot. Yeah. This is going to be a scene about a carrot. Woo! Switch left. Beautiful. For this scene, can I get an item of food? Carrot. We're going to see contrasting scenes about carrots. Yeah, switch left. Okay, for this scene, can I get something orange? No, we're not. Okay, for this scene, can I please get a location where you would find something magical?
Carrot Pop?
No.
A fairy garden.
A fairy garden, beautiful, a fairy garden. Switch left. Wonderful, and finally, can I get a colour, please?
Orange.
What did you say?
Purple.
Purple, great choice. Great, and purple. Wonderful. Switch left. We will start with carrot scene 1. Oh, you do get the show you asked for. Okay, excellent. Take it away, Tim.
You actually helped me get out this massive carrot. I think I'm gonna win my prize with this.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
But just so you know, I'm allergic to carrots, so as long as I don't touch it, we'll be fine.
Right.
Okay. So
Can you
maybe.
touch the stem?
Let's just not touch it, but I'll just touch
Alright.
you, okay? Okay.
Alright.
Ready?
2, 1.
Switch left.
I can't believe we're at this restaurant at midnight and they're out of stock.
I know, but look, it looks like it's a purely carrot restaurant.
Yeah, I thought there'd at least be other orange things.
So I thought it was just a decorative name. I mean, maybe we should come in and order something. I'm thinking maybe the carrot soup or the carrot stew or the carrot cake. What are you thinking?
I mean, I'm really feeling meat.
Switch left.
What a beautiful day. It's got...
What you just step on?
Fairy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The glitter is very beautiful. It's turned my shoes quite sparkly, but I'm afraid I might have heard this one.
I'll
Do you know any resuscitation?
Someone in the audience may. But let's take it and bring it to our fairy hospital.
Switch left.
Oh, at the end of this rainbow, what's that last color?
Red, yellow, purple. There's purple.
I thought we called that indigo. Don't we call that indigo nowadays?
Switch
Indigo,
left.
violet, same thing.
Okay.
Right.
Switch left.
Yeah.
So how's your carrot stew?
It's delicious. Carrots are my favorite thing to eat.
I've only had this meat carrot burger once in my life, and it doesn't taste anything like meat.
Well, we can go somewhere else if you like. Should we leave?
I mean, there's really not a lot of other places to go where you can get a carrot burger.
That's true. So I guess we should just stay.
So the fairy was able to be resuscitated, but I really am not sure what we're going to do with all of the magic dust we have.
Oh my gosh. Is there like a taste the rainbow thing happening? Are you getting that Skittles flavor the same that I am?
I wasn't before, but now that you mentioned it,
Yeah. I don't want any of those orange ones.
Really?
I'd like maybe the purple.
Those purple ones are.
There's something I didn't tell you about my allergy.
What was the allergy?
I touch carrots, I begin to turn into a carrot.
Ruben, before you go, I just want to check something. Do you actually know all the colours of the rainbow?
Okay, it's Roy G. Biv, right?
Yeah. He knows the acronym. He must know the colours. It's wonderful. Excellent. Can we please have Isaac, Haley, and Mike, please? Wonderful. These three are going to play a wonderful game called Alphabet. Each line of dialogue in this scene will start with the next letter of the alphabet. And you can give them a hand as well. If they're looking really lost and you know whereabouts in the alphabet we're up to, give them a shout out and let them know, because the alphabet is hard for some. Excellent. Now, to start this scene, can we play? Does anyone have a favourite letter of the alphabet?
H.
H. Straight away, big nerd, love it. Amazing. H. Excellent. And can I get Nah, you don't just H. Have fun.
Starting at H?
Yeah, starting at H.
Okay,
And
awesome.
when you get to Z, go back to A.
Hi there. You're looking fine.
I don't really want to be here, if I'm honest.
Jesus, look at him. What's he been doing here in that shirt?
Cool.
Lose ages, you cool with a K.
I mean, now that I look at it in a better light, not that bad.
I think I'm growing on you.
Oh, not for me.
Please tell me, where did you buy that shirt from?
Quite the nicest little boutique. It's just down on Cuba.
Right. I'll leave you guys to it for a little bit.
So, we didn't really go around anyway, did we?
To tell you the truth, I think she was kind of cramping my style.
Unconventional.
Very rude.
Why?
Who's gonna come up here and judge us when we're having our own conversation?
Exactly. Not cool.
You really should think about what's going to happen in the next couple of seconds.
All right. Let's see. That was so sassy. That was like the sassiest run in the outfit. They should have taught that at primary school. I remembered it like that. Beautiful. Next up, we have Lucy and Isaac, please. Beautiful. These two are now going to share a story with us, one word at a time. How that works is they will speak one word at a time. It's aptly named. Beautiful. For this, can Can we get a 3-word title, please? The something something.
The fat nugget.
The fat nugget. The fat nugget. It's fake with a PH. That's how I'm hearing it. Okay, beautiful. This is going to be the story of the fat nugget. Team, 1 word at a time. Take it away. Once
We
were
at
K-Fry
hungry
for
chicken.
nuggets.
Not
Any
more
than
we,
needed.
but
Just
one
big
fat
nugget.
the
Serving
people
looked
concerned.
I'll
Share
half
the
fat
nugget
with
you
if
I
can
have
it.
first.
I'm
Not so sure
about
sharing
this
nugget
with
you.
it's
Mine.
give
Me.
the
Nuggets.
well
You
can
have
that
tiny
piece.
Yep.
Mine.
How
Dare
you
just
give
me
that
nugget.
it's
Mine
well
to You know, the best way to acknowledge losing an argument is just to. That was genuinely very good. Okay, fantastic. I keep forgetting what I'm doing, that's why I'm just reading my piece of paper. It's all here, okay? Here, no, I'm not going to pretend. In fact, Alex, do you want to tell me who's next? It's questions. Yeah. We've got Lo, Nicole, and Krishna. Excellent. These three now are going to do some quick fire competition. It's going to be real quick, only about a minute long. We're going to start with Nicole and Krishna, okay? And they can speak to each other only using questions. If one of them doesn't know what to say or dares to speak a statement, then Lo is going to switch in and take their place, okay? And the goal is for them to stay in as long as they can. And we'll end it when I get bored, at about a minute. That's roughly my attention span. Excellent, okay, to inspire the scene, can I get a location with a great view? The Eiffel Tower. Excellent, the scene will be at the Eiffel Tower. No speaking French, because I won't know if it's a question. Thanks.
Do you feel a bit weird?
Yeah, well, I was wondering if you were feeling queasy too. Damn it!
Have you been here before?
Why are we here?
Why?
Are you okay?
Did I think that I was going to come here today?
Why are you asking me such a stupid question?
Who am
Who are you?
I? What is that thing you're wearing?
Why do you want to know?
Why do we all exist?
What's the meaning of life?
What is that that I see in the distance?
Why do you want to know?
Did I forget to take my tablet?
Are you sure you're okay? Who are you?
When did you arrive?
I feel like I'm going insane. So that's a game that's on Whose Line Is It Anyway? And they don't play it that well.
Who won?
Also, Christian's got me really existential now. Sorry, I got lost. It was also such a battle of styles. Christian is like, who are we? And Lo's just like, who are you? Why do you want to know? Thank you so much, team. Next up, we're going to gain some more knowledge with Ruben, Lucy, Lo, and Krishna. These four here are now what is known as the Tome of Knowledge. You can ask them any question and they will answer it truthfully. And they will do so together, as you'll see. Does anyone have a question they want answered?
Why our bedrooms should be kept tidy?
Why should our bedrooms be kept tidy?
Centuries
Ago.
We
Forgot.
that
We
couldn't.
Find.
any
thing.
So
We.
built
room.
Full.
of
Shit.
Ask another question.
Why are hedgehogs so pokey?
scientists.
Have.
Grappled.
With.
This
Fascinating.
Question.
For.
ages.
Ask.
Who invented the moon?
NASA.
Thought.
That.
We.
Were
Born.
On.
The.
planet
Above.
Us.
But.
then
We.
Discovered.
That.
they
Were.
Here.
Ask.
Ask another question.
Okay, this will be the final question. Let's make it a kicker. What do we got?
What should I do with my life?
Oh God. Okay, Tome of Knowledge. What should Jen do with her life?
philosophers
Have.
For.
For.
centuries
That.
What?
We.
could
Do.
With.
Our.
live
Is.
To.
Forgive.
everybody.
Ask another
No.
question.
That was genuinely quite a good answer to that question. You feel satisfied? Yeah, I feel all warm and fuzzy. I also learned in that the moon is also known as the planet above us. Can we please get Isaac, Amanda, Zoe, and Nicole? Okay, fantastic. Now, who remembers pop-up storybooks from when they were a youth? Yeah. They were those books and you'd open them and an image would pop up off the page. We're going to recreate that for you now. Okay, here live on stage. So Isaac's going to tell a story, and these other three wonderful people are going to pop up and create the images of the pop-up storybook to inspire the story Isaac will tell. For a little to help Isaac along, what is an animal, please? Giraffe, straight in there. You a big fan of giraffe? Yeah. Oh my god, you're so happy and delightful. I want to go to the zoo with you and see giraffes and then just like live. Anyway. Talk to me after the show. Great, okay. Giraffes, and what's an emotion that a giraffe might feel?
Jealousy.
Jealousy. Yeah, green-eyed giraffes. Okay. This is going to be a story about the jealous giraffe. It's even got alliteration. It's beautiful. Okay, take it away.
The jealous giraffe with the stumpy neck. One day in the savannah, there were 3 giraffes, all with varying neck sizes. The tallest giraffe among them loved to walk on his hind legs while pretending to be a velociraptor. While the medium-sized giraffe just liked to bend over and drink some water. But the stubbiest giraffe of all only was able to eat the nastiest leaves at the bottom of the tree.
Oh.
Let's see what happens to the next. Because the smallest giraffe was always hunched over, the other 2 giraffes, who were her older sisters, liked to step all over her to reach the nicest, freshest leaves at the top. But they didn't know that the stubby-necked giraffe was hatching a plan. Medium-sized giraffe was knocked over by a fierce buck mid-meal, and when she fell to the ground, that's when Stubby Neck decided to take a chance. She wrapped her hooves around the medium giraffe's medium-sized neck and throttled her for all she was worth, while the tallest giraffe looked on in a little bit of pleasure. Possibly looking forward to the fact that she'd get more leaves. You're next. Overcome with fury at the tall giraffe's glee at getting more leaves, the stubby-necked giraffe jumped from the medium-sized neck to the tall neck, screaming, "You're next!" as another hoof came flying forward, but she was tripped by the medium-necked giraffe and fell to the ground. How the tables had turned as the jealous giraffe was found throttled herself by the tallest giraffe. But the medium-necked giraffe hadn't forgotten how happy the tall giraffe was at her demise. So they all ended up betraying each other. In their dying breath, the tall giraffe cursed the medium giraffe for her inevitable betrayal, as the stubby, jealous-necked giraffe stabbed her in the back again while falling unconscious onto the ground. And the medium-necked giraffe was the only one left alive. The end.
It's like slapping each other in the back of the round. Oh my lord, is that why you like giraffes? I hope something like that when we go. Wait. Talk to me after. Okay, great. It is time for our final scene of tonight. Aww. Very good. Very nice. But that's okay, because these wonderful people are just on the beginning of their improv duties, and I hope that there will be lots more opportunities to see them all on stage. But for right now, can I please have Rupert, Lucy, and Hayley to the stage? Now to finish off, we would love to end by performing for you a condensed version of one of your favourite fairy tales. Does anyone have a favourite fairy tale story? Rumpelstiltskin. Boom. Straight in. That was the most enthusiastic offer since giraffes. Amazing. Okay. Just to help these guys out, I know Rumpelstiltskin really well. What is like the three main things that happen in Rumpelstiltskin?
Good question, I don't know.
So,
spinning gold?
Someone's name. Yeah, guess his name or giving the baby.
Guessing name, giving baby. Okay, look. I don't know Rumpelstiltskin, but here's what we've got for the scene. You're gonna spin some gold, okay? Someone's gonna try guess the name Rumpelstiltskin, and a baby's gonna get stolen. That's what they've given us. Thank you. Beautiful. If you do know the story of Rumpelstiltskin, feel free to add detail. I guess. But we're gonna see something like the story of Rumpelstiltskin in just 1 minute. Okay? I'm gonna time them. I'm gonna give them a little bell in 30 seconds just to let them know. And then when the scene ends, I will start to clap, and you will join me, and that will be the end of the scene. Sound good? Okay. This is 60-second Rumpelstiltskin. Your time starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am a person who cannot be named quite yet. And I will swap some gold for a baby. Who's a baby? I have a baby. Do you want some gold? Yes. In order for me to give you the gold, I must give you the baby. I mean, well, okay. What's my gold? Oh yeah, you also have to guess my name.
Oh, hi, Jerry. Not Jerry, Hannah. Mary. Rumpel, that's it. Rumpel. Hi, Rumpel. How you doing? Do you want to give me that, baby?
No, you must have the baby.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry, I still didn't get my gold. Is that still part of the deal?
Or my name.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay, alright, that was fun, but it was kind of long. That was practically like a Lord of the Rings film. I was falling asleep over here. So I'd like to see the same scene again, but done in 30 seconds, please. Half time, okay? We're going to see the same scene, but in 30 seconds. You want to count them with me? We're going to start the time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You don't know my name, but I have gold for me. Do you have a baby? Yes, give me gold. No? I actually tricked you. You also have to know my name.
I know your name. It is Harry. Mary. Jessica. No, Rumpel. Rumpel. You want to give me the baby? Thank you.
Apparently too easy. 30 seconds was too long. So we're going to do it in 15. Okay? 15 seconds for the story of Rumpelstiltskin. You'll get a bell at 7 seconds. Okay, half time. And then we'll clap you off at 15. It's like the Oscars. Okay? Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm anonymous and I have gold for a baby. Give me a baby. Here's the gold. JK, you don't have the gold because you don't know my name.
I'm Mary, Jerry, whatever your name is.
It's the baby.
Okay, thank you.
story of Rumpelstiltskin. We're going to do it in 5. We're going to do it in 5 seconds. Okay? There will be no bell. 5 seconds to do the story of Rumpelstiltskin. And then you'll be clapped off. Okay? Alright. The countdown is going to be as long as the scene. So let's see Rumpelstiltskin. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take my baby! Here's the baby! JK, I got
Rumple,
the
I
goat!
know your name is Rumple.
Here's
Give me the baby.
You got my baby.
That was really good. Really good. But I think you can do better. Okay, I think that you guys can probably perform the scene of Rumpelstiltskin in 1 second. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah.
You're more into it than they are, and that's just the power dynamic I like to see. Alright, this is going to be the story of Rumpelstiltskin. In just 1 second, our very final scene of tonight. Count in with me and get hyped. Rumpelstiltskin. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, baby!
Rumple, give me the baby.
Please welcome back to the stage all of our wonderful players. Thank you all so much for coming and supporting your wonderful present, Mano. It has been my genuine joy and privilege to spend every Thursday night with them for the last 8 weeks. It's been a really strange time to be alive, especially in the live events world, and coming and hanging out with these guys every Thursday has kept me going and been a genuine joy. So thank you so much for sharing that. If you saw them do this and you were like, hey, that looks like they were shitting themselves and I'd like to do that too, then this was a class taught by the Wellington Improv troupe. They run classes throughout the year. You can check them out on Facebook and on their website, etc. And on Tuesday nights, they run jams at 6 o'clock at Te Awaha on Dixon Street, and anyone is welcome to those at any time. So if you want to give Improv a go yourself, there's plenty of opportunity too. That's the admin. Did I get everything, Charlotte? Okay, great. Now, to end out the night, please join me in giving one more massive round of applause to these incredible humans. That's it. Good night.